The meaning of this crisis is basically that we have to rethink on both content and procedure in terms of innovation and research policy. Procedure meaning ways to sustain the existing institutions, you know, somehow pursuing additional finance or support the infrastructure. Content-wise, you know, reprioritize the basic domains in which research should be directed. I think the best example of this are the social sciences and the humanities. There is this paradox that this domain is now not essentially described in the Horizon 2020. This is a country which has a long tradition, of course, in these disciplines, although I'm not myself, I'm you know, from a different discipline, medicine, but yet I see that there is some extreme problem in this domain. The role of the state is critical in this, I mean the public policies. The role of the civil society is equally important. And of course, there are always the market forces, which I wish that they don't become dominant in the end, but of course, the market is a player in this triangle, and therefore they will be involved both in procedure and in content.
Research is a slow mechanism and it produces the results after some years. Until now, Greek researchers produce very well, even with not much money. This is the Greek paradox in research. Unfortunately, this crisis is a long crisis, and we have not only the under-budgeting, under-spending, we have also the brain drain and no young people entering the system. We just have exiting people. So this understaff parameter will give these bad results soon. And then we should think about and try to stop this by hiring people, by changing this catastrophic situation.
Crisis can be a window of opportunity in the research system and the innovation system of Greece. If we start thinking about the content and we start discussing about the content and how the content can produce specific societal settings and orders. So in this sense, we need to start, let's say, a public deliberation about what kind of innovation we want, for whom, and under what pattern of governance we need to produce research and innovation. And this should be done at national level, let's say regional level, and also local and city level. And there we can find stakeholders from different, let's say, disciplines and also areas like the private sector, the civil society, and the academia, that will co-produce specific developmental and innovation patterns that will be relevant to the locales. So the locality really matters if we start thinking to, let's say, establish a more democratic innovation systems.